When most people think of Hawaii, they think of a peaceful and relaxing vacation spot. However, that was not how Hawaii looked like during World War II. This summer break, I had an opportunity to interview Mrs. Ruth Ono and hear her life story in Hawaii. Ruth Ono and her husband Alfred Ono live in Hawaii. They are like my third grandparents, and they also treat me like a granddaughter. It was the first time for me to hear about the challenges Ruth Ono has faced in life as an American of Japanese descent. Japanese has immigrated to the island of Hawaii since as early as 1868. Ruth Ono's great-grandfather was one of these early immigrants. He immigrated to Hawaii in 1868 as Gannen Mono with 127 other Japanese. He then established a construction company there. By 1924, there were over 200,000 Japanese immigrants in Hawaii. Ruth Ono was born on August 11, 1939 in a little town called Lahaina. She later lived on the island of Maui. Although her family were from Hiroshima, Ruth grew up as American as any other kids around her. Everything changed for young Ruth and the rest of Japanese Americans in the U.S. On December 7, 1942, the day President Roosevelt called a day of infamy, the Japanese Navy attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. Japanese Americans immediately became the target of Americans' anger and revenge. As a result, there was a massive forced relocation of Japanese Americans in California and other locations on the U.S. By the end of war in 1945, about 120,000 internees were kept in internment camps. Since Japanese Americans was such a large part of Hawaiian population, it was fortunately impossible to relocate and detain them all without damaging Hawaii's economy. In total, only about 2,000 Japanese Americans were kept in internment camp. Still, Japanese Americans in Hawaii experienced difficulties. Curfews, blackouts, and a censoring of press were placed on Japanese Americans. Also, adults were required to register fingerprints and to carry alien identification cards at all times. The Japanese community remained fearful, anxious, and discouraged. In addition, all Japanese language schools were closed, affecting young students like Ruth Ono.
Gosh, when you're 6 years old, you can't grasp this. But life goes on. And as it has, all of us Japanese Americans, many of whom were taken into camps. My family, we had many of them in camps. My father's brother was sent to Tule Lake. You've heard of Manzanar and many other places. It was not an easy life for anyone. But survival of the fittest, and you survive as best you can, and you continue to pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. When you're in school, you learn all the songs that you have to learn, My Country 'Tis of Thee, America the Beautiful, the Star-Spangled. Everything that you do is so American, and everything you come home to, seemingly, at the time, must have felt so Japanese. Yet we always knew that we pledge our loyalty to our country, which, of course, is America. I don't know anyone among my friends and relatives who felt differently. We all struggled together. We all had the same hurts. We all at the end shared the same glories. And that is the part that's wonderful. We've all come together as Americans. And we went on with life.
After the war ended in 1945, Ruth went to UCLA and got a doctorate degree. Later, she worked as a vice president of the Queen's Medical Center in Hawaii. And Ruth remains as one of the powerful leaders in Hawaii. I appreciate Ruth Ono for sharing her story and enabling me to learn that history is related to her daily life, even if it's from decades ago.